Well, you guys actually beat one of the slimes, whether you realized it or not. You actually beat one of them. I was attacking the other one, but the one that you guys were attacking, you actually killed.
Alright, I mean, I'll hop on, I'll do some of the pre-hard mode bosses, and then I'll hop off. I don't want to do the wall of flesh.
Yeah, we probably will too. I mean, wall of flesh would be really easy just to knock out in like 3 seconds.
I mean, I don't really care. I could enter hard mode. It doesn't fucking change anything. Because it's like that. The game becomes more interesting when you touch hard mode. So
I think that'd be like better to be like the start of a early night session tomorrow night or the night after worst case scenario.
Dude, one day Zuper will actually jump into the world.
Hey, I'm fucking trying, man. It's initializing Tremor.
Okay.
Yo, Tremor, I've actually like looked into it. Tremor has like the most content by far of any of the mods. So it's like, it's such a shame that it's got no documentation because it's got so much content.
That's probably why it has no documentation. It wants to sift through all that shit. Especially when half the stuff doesn't even work. Like the fucking water staff. It's like, nah, that's okay.
Well, I think that's the second thing we've discovered. Third thing, sorry. The other two things involve the alchemist class.
Fifth, only 6 things that don't
There's
work.
only 3 things that I can think of so far. The rain staff, and then the 2 things involving alchemy, where one, you have the healing support flask, which is just an amazing item, let's be honest. And also the fact that the nitro stops alchemy effects from working at all. Which is
my favorite.
Dumb.
Healing flasks, rain staff, flame enchantment, garbage.
You know, I think the best thing about this sword, though, is that it's auto swing. Oh my god, an auto swing sword.
So I have like $2 in my Steam wallet, and I want to buy one of my non-Beeb friends a joke copy of Sakura's Spirit because I think like it was $2. But then they'll think that I like actually play that because
That's one of the main issues.
Well, you know. What was I gonna say? Well, I'm still considering, even though the sale on it is fucking stupid and it's only 20% again, which is nasty, I'm still considering getting the Escapist just because.
The Escapist sounds pretty fun.
You know, getting screwed over by Ross failing to escape prison properly sounds
Hey, you know, that's how it goes.
that's the way.
No, what it's really gonna be is I'm gonna be like, all right, Ross, it's time for us to make our escape, and Ross will be like, hold on a minute, I need to organize my items.
Hey, you know me.
I'm just gonna like not escape. I'm gonna be like, you guys can leave. I like it here.
Well, you can actually escape without your companions.
I'm trying to find one.
If they don't escape, then you can just leave without them. You can technically make your escapes separate if you want. It lets you.
Yeah. No, I will just buy that and then be an upstanding prisoner and never leave.
Well, to be fair, the first prison, whatever, is kind of a present. It kind of works. The first prison is like kind of stupid good, so I don't know why you'd ever want to escape it. The prison has literal complete freedom. The cells are actual bedrooms. It has TVs, video games, everything you like. It's got computers that you're allowed to freely use. I'm like, why the fuck would anybody want to escape this prison? This prison's awesome.
It's not freedom.
I get to play computer games and without anybody bugging me. Sounds like a fucking heaven. Now. Yeah, right.
Meanwhile, Zuper commits crimes just to get into a jail like the Escapist video game.
I don't think I could. Such a jail doesn't exist. I don't.
It does if you're a rich white family.
If you're really fucking rich, you can get into one of those.
I saw like a headline.
Still get bailed out of those too. So.
Like, I really I don't like getting political, and I also like to think that like racism doesn't exist anymore, which it's a lot better than it used to be. But I saw a headline that shows like a black parent saying like person got like months in jail for air quotes abandoning their kids 50 feet from a job interview, and then it shows like a white family saying they got a warning after accidentally giving their baby cocaine. Whoops! It's like, okay, look.
Well, you accidentally gave your baby cocaine. That's an accident, whatever. But why do you have the cocaine?
Well, even then, I'm pretty sure, even if it's an accident, you should still, it's still like a major crime. Even if cocaine was legal, they would still like should be given the book for that.
You know what the real good thing about this light pet isn't that it produces light, it's the fact that it shoots fucking laser beams at enemies. Wonderful.
Yeah, it definitely does some work.
What?
It definitely does work.
I mean, it does good damage when it's lasering them, so... I don't even know that it produces, like, next to any light, but... Laser beam's nice, so... Take it.
When the moon hits your eye, like a big pizza pie,
That's the most.
That's a moray eel, yep. Accurate.
That's a good eel. Oh boy, another Royal Claymore.
No, not Murdoch. Man, I liked Murdoch. His name was close to Murloc, so I kept making jokes at him.
Yeah.
Every time I talked to him, I just read his shit as Murloc.
Is that a Rick and Morty reference?
No, that's
World of Warcraft's Hearthstone.
yeah. They have a race in World of Warcraft Hearthstone named Murloc, and anytime they're ever on screen, they go.
They're like fish people.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good joke too, John B. I agree. Wow.
That was high quality. Holy shit.
Wow.
I wish I could be as funny as you.
Just like imagine if they actually had like real voice lines, not just a wow.
I'm gonna stand in here so you have to deal with more lasers. Oh, apparently I killed the Forge die. Does anyone like actually keep those banners? Honestly,
Not
like,
really.
Eventually, you're just like, I don't care. Get it out of my inventory. Oh, the Cobbler. That was a good campaign. That sucks. Oh yeah, Zuper. You never like got around to watching Grand Paladin Order and all that, did you?
Nah, I didn't.
It's I mean, it's probably a good time to, since they were taking the entire month of December and most likely most of January off.
I don't know. By the way, I couldn't enjoy Cobblers. You pretty much know why.
Yeah, I know why, but...
We did that campaign before I watched Cobblers, so...
Although instead of LOL playing it with the fleshy toys.
Yeah. Because, like, anytime that any event would happen in there, it would be like, oh, right, then Jaden did this. And it was like, oh, right, Jaden did that.
But that's why it's good that at least I'll always be fully caught up, so that I can call him out on that if he ever does it again. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I can see how tempting it is to do that. I used to do that with the group I played with that didn't watch the show. And not that they ever did, thankfully. Like, I mean, I wouldn't care if I was outed, but I didn't want to, like, ruin it for them.
Well, there was just like all sorts of like decisions he made with that campaign. It was like,
Which one was Cobblers?
Not the one that we did, but it was the map that Jaden did the quote unquote drug trip campaign on. Same map. My biggest issue with that, I think, was the fucking frog that he had in that fucking campaign. If the whelpling was one thing, that thing was overpowered and stupid. But the frog was even more stupid. Because some random fucking frog has the same abilities as the fucking train from the One Wild West campaign.
Oh yeah, yeah, I forgot that he. Yeah,
and
he
that
didn't even like change him that much either, or at all.
Like, I was just like, what? Why did you copy literally an encounter bit for bit and then change who had the powers?
And then also, speaking of Frog, that reminds me of how he did like the Tambok thing, but just for one campaign. Like that's.
And none of us ever selected a character for it either.
Yeah.
So to this day, that's still up in the air.
Well, like, even if you did, like, was Jaden really planning to do that? Because the problem with doing that is they're being really slow with Tambok tickets on the show. So even if, like, you guys got all the tickets, you'll have to be like, well, better wait to see how they do it so I know how it's supposed to be done.
See, we should just make our own Tambok show before they even do anything with Tambok.
I mean, I feel like it would be better to just rebrand it as something different. But pretty much.
Well, I mean, I had tickets, but mine were different. They were tickets that essentially said "fuck you" pretty much every time. So I mean,
those are good tickets.
You know, mine is the "fuck you" special friend show. It's good. You're making like really tiny houses, Ross.
I don't care.
He is starring on Tiny.
I mean, I
House
guess as long as they count as housing, then it's fine. I don't care. Suitable.
Think these people deserve suitable housings?
I mean, haven't you heard about the tiny house craze?
I mean, we're gonna have like 80 NPCs, so it's not exactly like we should have them have large ass houses.
Depending. I mean, some can get a large house. Some of them. That'll be decided at a later period in time.
Well, at one point, the farmer looked like a very good NPC, but then the druid moved in. And kind of made the farmer obsolete. But you know what the druid doesn't sell that the farmer does, Ross? Corn.
Corn.
Did someone say corn? My Indiana is showing.
Ah, yes. Your Indiana is showing.
That's all we got here. It's just corn.
We got crabs. That's what we got.
I'll take crabs over corn.
Well, we got crabs in Old Bay. That's what we got. So.
I got crabs.
Indiana is basically like a giant cornfield, and then in the center is Indianapolis, which is the only actual city.
And, you know, that's only known for NASCAR. So.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, whenever you say Indiana, I immediately think NASCAR, too.
Yeah.
So really...
What's funny is, like, is that, like, a lot of the, not all of them, but a lot of the NASCAR racers are, like, very, like, democratic, like Dale Earnhardt, for example. And it's funny because a lot of the people here are very Republican, and they get mad when their favorite racers start talking about politics they don't agree with. It's great. And that's also with the NFL too. I mean, I'm sure it's like that. I'm sure it's like this everywhere, but you know, there's a lot of football talk. And then you see the like on Thanksgiving or something, like the game's on, which is the only time I ever watch. And then you see them like kneel or whatever, and there's just like a still tension in the room because like half the family supports it and half the family hates it.
Well, like, the thing about football for me is that it's like, for years, this is like a truly a testament to anime, I think, right here.
Oh,
I know it's like a weird transition, but for years, I didn't even understand how the fuck football was played, and I looked at it as the most boring thing in the fucking world.
Oh, it is.
I then watched an anime called iShield 21. On a whim, I was like, this anime is probably gonna suck. It's about football. That's like the best sports anime I've seen. Like, somehow, against all odds, my least favorite sport has an amazing sports anime.
I mean, the best sports anime is Himoto Amaro-chan, the one episode where they play a bunch of sports.
Yeah. Well, The good thing about that is that now when people say shit about football, I actually understand what they're talking about, which is good.
I think I
it means
found
that
just 'cause
different
other
tier
people watch it in
butterfly.
the house.
it gives me that chameleon
Man.
power, which is what I do in my life. Is I just chameleon to people. I'm
I
like,
found a tier
"Alright,
2 butterfly.
a tier 2 butterfly. Damn.
Let's see if
Start
I
building
can
those.
make a
Get
charm.
5 of those, and you can get a tier two butterfly wand. That's all they really do.
So you can
Okay.
infinite
Like
like
that.
infinite
Besides
jump
bait.
in the air if you touch the ground with your jetpack. You're technically not ending your jump, but it also resets your
Well, you
cloud
can-
and your jetpack.
You can do the same thing with your grappling hook. You don't even need to go to it. You just need to hit something with your grappling hook, and that resets your jumps.
I don't have one though, and I don't want one either, just because I'm too lazy to figure it out.
We have extra grappling hooks, even. You wouldn't even need to craft them.
Apparently the angler died.
Yeah, he did. Now he's alive again, huh? So, doesn't much matter.
But there was a dramatic tension in the episode because the self-proclaimed rival character was doing well, and it was oh my god, I can't. It's an experience. It really is.
Tears of Death.
I'm trying to think of the next ironic anime I should watch. I was thinking King's Game, but that's actually kind of okay.
Yeah, well, the thing is that it's just a shitty horror anime. It isn't like it's a bad enough anime to warrant you watching it. It's just a shitty horror anime, and that's the problem. If you're gonna do a horror anime, you kind of have to do it well, because there's just so many good ones out there that you can't justify a horror anime if it isn't decent.
I'm probably gonna watch Love Live Sunshine because I've pretty much watched all of School Idol Project. But I don't know how they're gonna pick it up after they just
Ooh, wait a
switched to a
minute.
new entire cast. So
How many Tears of Death do we have?
How many Tears of Death?
Yes.
Well, we should have a few Tears of Death. Actually, speaking of, next time it's nighttime, for fuck's sake, we need to do the Night of the Undead. That's where you're even supposed to get Tears of Death and shit like that. It has like a rare chance of dropping besides the Night of the Undead, but that's like the big place, I think. Supposed to get it.
I was thinking about ironically watching the what's it called? The one with the dragon maid, but that actually might be good. I have no idea.
Oh no, that's a good show. It just is really fan servicey. So
Well, that's the point, right? That's the same thing with Blend S. Is you watch it and you're like, this is actually kind of okay. Then there's some fan service, and you're like, oh.
Well, there's not that much fan service in Blend S compared to Dragon.
Honestly, it takes a lot of fan service to really ruin a show.
There isn't a lot in Blend S, but when it's there, like, I mean, in the intro they have like a very overt one. What sucks is Konosuba has like has maybe a little too much. I think it's fine. They kind of tone it down, but at least in the first season.
Yeah. I can't complete the current Angler quest because we would need a Sky Lake and we don't have one right this second. We have Sky Islands, but none of them have enough water to fish on, so.
I could ironically watch the Netflix Death Note, which I'll actually probably like just because I haven't seen the original Death Note.
It was...
Bad.
Here's the problem with it, though, is that it's hard. It doesn't even explain things well enough. I feel like if you didn't know the original Death Note, you would be very confused as to what's going on because they don't explain anything. They just assume you know. So it's like, but if a normie watches this, they'll have no idea.
There's a lot of normies that try to watch that shit.
Well, it's
No,
Netflix,
but,
so yes, there is.
Yeah. But I'll probably never watch Death Note just because I don't want to tarnish the name of Kira, even though he's probably a good character. It's like Hanukkah. You know, you can't.
Hey, I found a toolbox. Increases item placement and tool range by 1. That's really shitty. Okay. I might as well put that away.
Oh man, you know what would be a really good ironic watch? But fucking Nico Para.
That's a. Did they make that in anime?
Yeah, I think they did.
I mean, the game was just another. If you want a game that's pretty much Sakura Spirit, Necropar is the same thing but with cat girls.
Yeah,
So.
well that's the thing is I'd rather play Sakura Spirit then.
Necropara I know has porn in it, so.
Which is funny because it's not on the ban list on Twitch.
Yeah. Well, it probably has porn anyway. It's on a site that specializes in eroge games.
Yeah.
Has a Sakura Spirit, granted, but. Oh, damn, a shrimp.
I was able to make the
things?
first part of the Plague breastplate.
The plague? Why did you make the plague armor? That's a shitty idea.
Why?
Alchemical damage doesn't work, right?
Are you sure?
That's bad.
I thought it did work. It's just that you couldn't use certain things.
Well, here's the thing. It works, but it's none of the accessories for it work, which makes it really hard to use. It's not worth doing.
Well, then you just wear the armor.
Yeah.
Just wear the armor.
Whatever you said.
You just wear the armor.
But that's not good enough for a class. You need to have an accessory from a class.
Sure, it'll be
most of the time.
fine.
Well, I had an idea for a joke, but I can't think of any examples. I was gonna say some anime that Ross really likes, and then say I'd watch it ironically to piss him off, but I can't really think of any. So.
I'm gonna see if I can spot her. There she is, the siren.
Oh,
The only thing
I'll
I'd be angry at if you
watch,
watching ironically is Glasslit, because you have to take a full commitment if you want to watch that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna kill her, even though I could, because the Leviathan will just kill me right then and there. But her music is really good. I hope she just kind of stays there for a while, because I like her music a lot. So,
Where's she at?
in the ocean. Right ocean. I'm not gonna kill her. I'd just die. There's no point. Oh no, she left. No! Why must you leave? Siren, your music is so good.
You should have put on the thing that made ocean NPCs friendly. Unless you already did. But...
Doesn't work like that, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it is from the same mod, but the siren doesn't attack you. She just sings.
Yeah, but you might be able to interact with her further. Is what I thought.
You can't. But maybe it would be this dumbest thing in the world if it made it so the Leviathan didn't attack you. That would never happen because it's a boss. But... All I know is that I tested that fight to see what it was like, because apparently you can do it now if you wanted to. You would get, but I found out that we would very much get our asses kicked if we tried that, since it dealt 150 damage in one hit, not even trying. So
Ooh.
that was good. One of its less effective attacks dealt 150, so that's kind of out of the question.
A little bit, yeah.
And it's two bosses as well when you fight the Leviathan, because it's not just the Leviathan, you also fight the Siren as well. Because she turns evil and starts beating you up as well. Come on, I came all this way to masturbate, and you're not even gonna give me good fish? Yes, I know what I said, I did it on purpose. I got, masturbate from the shop. I said I came all this way to masturbate, and I'm not even getting anything good.
Well,
there's something
just go back
okay.
like 3 hours in the past, and then you'll be at something good.
Oh, that's actually an upgrade to my pickaxe. I got a Reaver Shark. That's 100 pickaxe power. It's good shit.
Oh, hey. I mean, I already have the molten pickaxe, so it really doesn't matter.
Well, it's the same pickaxe power as molten now.
Yeah.
For some ungodly reason, anyway. I don't know why the Reaver Shark is worth so much. Since it's so easy to get, you just go fishing in the ocean for like 10 minutes and you'll get a Reaver Shark. Normally.
So, if I use, like, hovering over a block to reset my, my rocket boots, I can actually, like, take enough fall damage from just my jumps to...
The fuck?
What?
I have 60 fallen stars?
Yeah, they build up.
How the hell did that happen? Okay.
Actually, where did my fallen... Oh. Where did you see the 60 fallen stars, out of curiosity?
I don't know.
Were they in a chest and you...
My inventory. I just have them. Do you want them back?
No, I don't know. I put a fuck ton of them in the chest earlier. So
Yeah,
I
but
thought that somehow
I
you
shouldn't
must
have
gotten
just
them out of
grabbed
the
them
chest.
by accident.
Thought that you might have, that's why I was asking.
That was weird. Oh well.
I mean, hey, that gets you to the ability to make the epic Ring of Doom.
That's what I'm trying to do.
I mean, hey.
You have enough stars to do it.
Alright, emerald, amethyst, pearl.
You'll need to find a place to put it, though, in your accessory
sapphire, slots. Ruby, amber. Is amber a ring?
Is, I think. It's throwing damage that amber is, I think.
What else do I need to make?
Every gem. You need every gem. Oh, you need rings for each individual
yeah.
one.
How do I make rings?
It's iron, I think. It's like 2 iron or something for a ring. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I haven't made them in a while, so I don't remember.
You can make bands.
Well, you don't want to make bands. You want to make rings.
Where do you have to make them at?
Don't remember. Maybe an anvil?
Help. Help, I need your help, sir. Tell me how to make this shit.
I know it's thorium, so if you Google it, you'll actually get results.
I could ironically watch Sword Art Online, but that's kind of long, isn't it?
Not that excessively long. But the thing is that then you have to sit through some things that I don't know. That show like had so much potential, and it just didn't do anything with it. Sword Art Online is like a lesson in tragedy as far as anime goes, because it had an amazing setup, but it sucked ass.
Turned a girl into a rape victim, even though she was a really strong character. And they're just like, nah, let's just throw that out the window. We don't need that.
Someone posted a...
Oh, it is a band. Super, you were wrong.
Oh, it is a band that you use?
Yep.
Okay, well, I thought you made it with rings, but okay.
Someone posted a Dio with a Santa hat saying "Joy to Zawarudo," and I don't know how I feel about it.
You should feel good.
Did I just catch a pink jellyfish? Okay. Man, masturbate doesn't break, does it? Like, this is... It lasts forever. I'm sure that the person who named Masturbate probably had like a fucking grand chuckle to themselves that they would make people say the word masturbate all the time.
Yep.
Possibly.
There's no way that they named it like that and didn't realize the insinuation.
You'd be surprised. Alright, which one am I missing? I have an amethyst, ruby, I have an emerald one, I have a topaz one. Actually, no, I don't have a topaz one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go home. Had enough fishing for now.
Huh. Alright, so now I have the 8.
Yep.
Now what?
Got the turtle mount, so that's good. That's useful for if we fight an ocean boss.
I'm missing one. Oh, I need an opal. Isn't an opal all the other gems combined?
Opal is a different thing. It's also from thorium, and it's for the symphonic damage.
How many opals do we have?
We should have a good chunk of them. Maybe? I don't know. We should have a few at the very least.
I don't think we have a single one.
Hmm? Could have sworn we had some.
What do they look like?
They look white. Kind of rainbowy? I don't know.
Victory shards.
How do you look in the chest? So we don't have any of these.
Why did you get an opal?
Mine for them.
How rare are they?
Same rarity as any other gem.
Ugh.
So pretty rare.
Wonderful.
Like,
Alright.
as much as saying same rarity as any other gem inspires some variety of hope, it actually is nothing because, as it turns out, gems are rare.
Alright, where's my guy who's selling me drugs?
I really appreciate the fact that the Eye of Cthulhu can have in his treasure bag a single monster tooth, and a monster tooth is a consumable throwing weapon. So you just immediately throw it and it's gone right then and there. Quite beautiful, honestly. Good use of everything.
Where's our other guy?
We just need like a fuck ton of sword chests. There's so many melee weapons. Because when they don't know what to put on an item, they go, melee. A yo-yo, that's melee. A flail, that's melee. Let's see here. What else is melee that doesn't need to be melee? A motherfucking dragon head?
Well, melee isn't it just hits them. Direct on, no special ability.
Well, I wonder why the mica root was in our melee chest, because that's throwing damage. But... so that's a whole question. There's probably another case of Ross just being tired and he tossed the mica root in the wrong chest. You know, that happens.
What do I do?
The mica root was in the melee chest, but it's actually it's a throwing weapon. That's what I was saying.
Oh, the Mycan root? It's melee. Yeah. Or is it magic?
That's throwing, actually.
But it's magic damage.
No, it's throwing damage. I just looked at it. It's throwing damage.
I don't know. That was the other night.
Literal seconds ago, I had in my inventory and it's throwing damage.
Opal.
I put the bones. I'm gonna put it in wrong here. Oh. Oh, I know why. Because they're technically throwing weapons. They're probably looking chest. Okay, that's where they are.
Yeah, I don't know if I have enough to know how to just go find the stupid gem at this time of night.
I mean, it's not an important thing that you make that right now, but it's just kind of a thing.
Ethan, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm probably about to.
Yeah. Zuper, start talking.
Ah, you need me to talk about stuff?
Yeah, I'm falling asleep.
So, let's see here. What time of night is it? Again.
4.
Alright. Not nighttime then.
No, he said in-game.
Yeah, in-game, but it's also 4 in real life, but,
Yeah, it's 3:48 a.m.
Yeah.
3:59.
Too late then to do what I was about to do, just cause. Let's see here. Is there anything I can do with like that corrupted slime other than make the boss on the arm? Because I meant just make the boss on the arm, but like I don't know. I also don't remember where I saw it. I know I saw it put away somewhere, but I don't remember where.
I don't think I'm going to be able to find the opal this way. How did we find the opal the other times? Was there like some enemy we killed?
No, it was underground. I remember I dug some up. The other thing is that, are you looking in the jungle? It seems like a weird thing, but the jungle has a higher spawn rate for all gems, so if you're looking for a gem, jungle's your place to go.
Why does that have a higher spawn rate?
No idea, but that's the way it is. When you're in the jungle, you see more gems. That's what I've always noticed. It might just be because the caves are more open, so you notice it more, but I don't know. I see gems all the time in the jungle, whereas other places I don't. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go to the jungle, see if I can get some sapphires. Because that's what we need for the fungal beetle. Sending item. Which you, by the way, used one of our sapphires. No. Now we're down to 7 out of 12. Dang. Yeah, okay, so that's weird. The, antlion sometimes gains the benefit of the wings, other times does not. Like, sometimes you take fall damage, other times you don't. It's really strange and annoying.
Alright, I'm gonna hop off then, unless we're like about to fight a boss.
Not this very second, but I don't know how long you'd be around for. It could be
Probably
like
save
half
the
an
bosses
hour.
for tomorrow.
Yeah,
Honestly.
if it's gonna be like a half hour, I'm gonna get off now. 'Cause I got on it, like, I opened Terraria at like 3, and I was like, yeah, if we do some bosses, it'll be good.
Well, we didn't have any boss summoning items at this second. I mean, we could have made a boss summoning item as it is, but that would be the slime god, and I mean...
Yeah, and we can't beat that slurp, so...
I think we could. We just didn't know enough about the boss at the time, but...
Yeah, we're probably good.
Oh well.
We just have to get good.
Well, it's a thing where, like, pretty much every boss in hard mode, we died to once and then went, oh, right, okay. Easy.
Except for the spasmaticism.
Yeah.
E doesn't count. Him and his goddamn brother. Retin something.
Retinazer. There's Topaz. There's one more. It's here. There's some rubies. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but again, mine.
Super, you're not talking enough. I'm falling asleep over here.
Well, what do you want me to say? I'm mining for fucking gems at this point.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much did you enjoy Sakura's Spirit for the Christmas Switch?
Dude, it was a good fucking game, gotta tell you. 100% would do a full Let's Play for YouTube. Genuinely not. Because... yeah, that would be completely like null and void on YouTube.
Never.
I'd be like, oh, that game has some kind of sexual content in it? Alright, well, fuck you. It's not even like I get monetized, but it would still be obnoxious because they take down the video or something.
Oops.
Let's see here. What did you get for Christmas? I mean, I guess you kind of already said you got a cable and a TV.
Pretty much.
You said a cable, and I don't really know what that
a table.
means. Oh, a table. I heard that as a cable, and I was very confused. I was like, oh, a cable. That changes your life a lot to have a cable. Yeah. It doesn't. I don't get it.
Okay, I'm grabbing a second health forward since we forgot to grab one earlier.
Yeah. Might as well. I don't know why you're in hell if you're looking for gems. That's the only place where they don't spawn.
I gave up trying to find the opal. Too tired. Trying to do something that's on purpose dangerous so it wakes me up a little bit. Not working too well.
Well, that's why we should probably just, like, find some... realistically, we should probably, like, find some boss or something to kill. Just because bosses wake you up. I find that that's the case when you're, like, starting to fall asleep. If we do a boss, then it gets you woken up, usually. Because, you know, almost dying does a lot for you. Unfortunately, at this point, hell isn't really dangerous enough, so that won't necessarily keep you awake.
So since we want to save the slime god for when Ethan comes back, what's our other choice?
Fungal beetle, if we need sapphires for.
Yeah. I mean, I only wasted one sapphire, and even still, we're not even close to 15.
It's only 12, not 15.
Okay, that's not too bad then.
Diamonds? Ooh. Rarest gem over here. I was excited. I saw a blue gem. Nope, diamond.
Hey, tell me if you find any opal. Alright, I think 5 health oranges should be good enough.
We would never need 5. Alright.
That you don't know for certain.
Oh, damn,
Shipton. I'll go visit Shipton, USA.
Really, I mean, what he could have for us at this point that might be
Oh,
useful.
oh wait, no, okay. For a second, I thought you still had my cell phone on you.
I never had your cell phone on me.
Oh no, I guess you didn't. That's correct. Alright, Shipton, what you got for me? Not that there's really anything else I need. So you got code 1.
Topazes.
Whoa.
An endless stream of every gem except for the one I need.
I just got garbage.
Alright, Super, let's go beat the shit out of something.
Alright, what's that something?
I don't know.
Let's see here. Was there any bosses? Let's see here. Any bosses that were challenging? Last time we did the UFO and that kind of almost kicked our ass, but I could maybe make the summoning item for him again, but I'd need to get lucky at a meteor and have one of the UFO things drop the star collar. It's a whole issue. Who else did we fight? Was there anybody else that we fought that kind of gave us a challenge? Do you remember?
Cyst.
What?
The cyst mine.
Hive mind? Really? Hive mind wasn't that bad.
Also, Tiki head.
I think we could kind of destroy the Tiki at this point.
Yeah. Who else?
Let's see here.
That's about it.
Who did we fight? I thought that we fought like a thing. Hold on, let me look at the boss list here. Let's see here. Granted, Energy Storm kind of was a problem. But I think that was more to do with because of how much health he had, because Ethan was around. More than anything. Who else was there? There was... We could... Oh, you know what you could go do? Go hang out in the dungeon. That's pretty exciting. Scoutron's dungeon. You haven't been there yet.
Nah.
Nah?
I'm about ready just to go to bed early. I got up early today.
As did I, but then I kind of slept all day.
Yeah,
That's what I do.
I was busy organizing. All organization and no sleep makes Ross something. Go crazy. Don't mind if I do. Alright.
Well, I mean, you know.
Opal.
If you're gonna
Opal.
If you're gonna be off for the night, then whatever. But what do you look like tomorrow?
Probably good for something.
Okay.
You've come with a schedule so we know which days to be on and which days to be off.
Well, for me, it's every day. It's possible.
Yeah.
Every day is awesome. Everything is cool when you have no school or job. I mean, I have a job, but the job I physically cannot work because
everything rocks when you don't have a job. Everything is awesome. Alright.
well, it does rock when you don't have a job.
Yeah, I wish I didn't have a job.
Well, I mean, you know, well, I don't know if you wish that because then you wouldn't have money. But at the same time, I have money and I don't have a job right now. But then I don't spend money on anything ever, so that's why that is. I just build up money and never spend it, so.
All the other kids talk about, like, wow, this is the first video game I ever purchased with my own money. You're like, oh, fuck. As long as it can be possible, I'm never going to purchase anything with my own money.
Yeah, I mean, for years, I milked the fact that my parents owed me $100 or something. They owed me $100 for something, and I don't know what. And every time that I wanted them to buy me something, I would just say, well, you know, you owe me the money. And for years it worked, even though they didn't actually owe me that much. And that's probably, you know, some shady tactics, but a little kid doesn't think about that when they want things. That's the way that that went.
As for me, I was pretty much the complete opposite. Could not get away with stuff like that. Like, no. We're gonna teach you how to save your money for the umpteenth time. Like, oh, okay.
Oh, well, I already know how to save my money. I'm a cheap bastard. I mean, I just happen to also be frugal, and if I can get people to pay for shit for me, I'm gonna do that. Fuck. Yep, that happened.
Well, guess you're gonna have to die to him.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. Standing around.
What about me? Do I have to die?
No, it'll be fine. Fucking random demon dropped Voodoo Doll in the water. Look out! I actually got him. Like a little bit down. And I never even threw an attack at him.
Yeah, he'll be easy.
Ay.
Where's our guide at? I mean, I know he's dead, but I just... Isn't he supposed to have, like, a dead body?
Our guide? Like, what do you mean? Oh, yeah, he should have just died there. He should have exploded if you saw him. But...
Do not see him at all.
Well, now he'd be gone, obviously. And the bodies don't last long when they go away. They only last, like, 5 seconds, so...
Oh...
Levi the guide. Man, you're fast, guide. Freaking coming back.
I came as soon as I heard that you guys finally somehow managed to lose the guide.
Okay, hold on. What time is it in game?
7.
7.
Least, but 7.
Perfect. Then we actually have something that's possibly vaguely exciting that we could do.
And that is?
Night of the Undead, which I've been saying, hey, we need to do that forever.
Well, alright. I'll hang for one Night of the Undead. Some of that shit.
It's not nighttime yet, though.
7:30. It is now.
Undead creatures are rising from the ground. Night of the Undead has begun.
Ooh.
I don't know much about this event. All I know is that it's like required for a lot of random shit in Tremor.
Alright, where are these Tears of the Undead?
I got a Wicked Heart. That's something. You But things actually don't like... They've got a shocking amount of health, a lot of these things, too. It's like those really tall, like, mummy-looking fuckers.
Yeah.
They take a little while to kill. The hell's that? A ghost with an umbrella head? Alright. The Pain Maker. Yeah, that's a good name. He's got a he has 1,000 health. Why? It's just needless. There's like quite a swarm of things. I expected less enemies in this. This is like an event you're supposed to do pretty early on. This would have kicked our ass at one point.
Yeah.
Look at how many goddamn enemies there are, Jesus. Like, Blood Moon's got nothing on this. I'm surrounded on both sides, like, non-stop.
I'm just holding left click and swinging. It's the best way I can make sure that I'm doing something, even if I start to fall asleep. It's just a never-ending line of them.
Yeah, there's just so many of them. Like, this could totally just ruin your goddamn life.
Does this spawn naturally?
No. But we can summon it pretty easily. Well, in theory. We need, basically the material that's the hardest to get of the materials required for this is, the papyrus. We need 3 papyrus to do this
shit.
every
I
time.
wasn't paying attention.
Jesus, they don't end!
Oops. There goes 59 gold. Yeah, better go pick that shit up.
It's a never-ending fucking stream of enemies. This is more interesting than I thought it would be, honestly. I thought that this would just be a Blood Moon clone, which it kind of is, but it's Blood Moon on steroids. You know,
Blood Moon with the added
another.
benefit of never stopping.
Somebody went, you know, the Blood Moon didn't have enough enemies. Let's just, you know, quintuple the amount of enemies and call it a day.
Yeah, I got Stone Dice, a Wicked Heart, and some Rupicide, whatever that does.
Yep, I've gotten all of those things as well. What the fuck is this? Fucking... Jesus, this is... They're literally falling from the sky at this point. I do not know why that is, but I'm, like, witnessing them literally raining down upon me.
That's good.
I think it's because the sky bridge is above us, above me, and it's like they're falling down from up there or something. They don't take fall damage, so. I'm shocked more NPCs haven't died at this point, honestly.
Oh, we're almost there. 12:30 about?
12:30?
Yep.
That's still 4 more hours, isn't it?
3.5 hours.
Yeah, 3.5 is 4 hours, so, yeah. I feel like the game is lagging out a little bit with these enemies. Because it's like some of them...
Pretty possible. Ow.
Some of them I hit and they just magically disappear off the face of the earth. There's all the enemies. There, by the way, it's all the NPCs dying.
Their numbers never end. Thank goodness for the ability to pierce.
Yeah, if you couldn't pierce, this would be a goddamn nightmare.
Bet the one ghost still doesn't take any damage anyway.
The ghost and the mummy are pretty problematic. At least the mummy dies, though. The ghost is just like an ever-present annoyance. It feels like you always have one ghost that just won't fucking die.
Please be careful, Link. Well, good thing I can left click and swing.
I think the other problem with the ghosts is that they don't even drop anything. They take forever to kill and they don't even drop anything.
Got their Rupicide.
Well, all the enemies drop Rupicide sometimes. Rupicide is
there goes
half
the
the
diver,
reason.
man.
I think Rupicide is like most of the reason you do this event because Rupicide is just used in a lot of random stuff in Tremor. But you can't get it any other way but this.
Ah, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. How am I still alive? Alright, I think I just cheated Death Super, don't mind me. Went from 5 health to 320. We're almost done here.
Whew, man.
Hmm. 30 more seconds. I'm sure they dropped something somewhere we just didn't notice.
I mean, they dropped a few things I haven't seen before, which, you know, pretty much everything that's dropped so far actually is stuff that isn't, like, stuff I've seen, so at least it's something different.
They do not go away for the holidays.
Yep, they are determined. Unlike the Blood Moon people who just walk the fuck away when it's over. These guys keep at it.
Cute.
They're like, this isn't over.
Well, that was a thing.
Well, it was slightly interesting. I guess there's still a straggler Painmaker ghost. Which
Yep,
is
furious. What happens when he dies?
nothing, as far as I know. There's actually 2 stragglers apparently, so I'm also putting.
Yep. Third?
Yeah. There's a bunch like hanging out in our garden or whatever. Alright, let's see what Guide has to say about this stuff. Where the hell did the Guide move into now? He changed locations. Because he died. Oh, he must have died again, I think. Is he in the Death Guide? Yeah, he died. Ugh.
Who are you
Let's
looking
see
for?
here. The Guide.
Oh.
Let's see here. So I got 53 Rupicide, 4 Wicked Hearts,
That
and
certainly
2
cleared
Stone
out our
Knights.
guests.
Yeah, that's even better than a boss.
Wowee. Who knew a never-ending supply of zombies would just be the prime ticket for removing a large group of people? Alright, well that event's still tricky. Ah, fuck, what did I just do?
That event, like, definitely is still... could still be very problematic, because... I mean, if you didn't have any weapons that pierced, and did good damage while piercing too, because those enemies had a lot of health as well, so even piercing doesn't necessarily save you.
Yeah. Looks like we don't get to figure out what Rupicide, and all this other shit does.
Well, the guy will move in pretty soon, because they...
Did you get a stone dice?
I got 2 of them.
I was gonna say, like, I only got 1, so that thing must be pretty important.
I got 2 stone dice, 5 Wicked Hearts,
I got 6.
and 53 Rupicide.
Yeah, I got 47. Sure, it's all good for something.
And a fuckload of crowbars, but that's a whole other matter.
I only have 1.
A carrot, I guess. I also have a carrot. So, okay then.
Ugh.
I can make
Well.
Rupicide bars, so do that. Anything that I can notably see that I can do with it? Not at the moment, no. But, come on, guide, come back. You can do it. Come on, I don't want to have to frickin' scrounge the Tremor Wiki.
11.
That brings our total up to 24 Rupaside, whatever it does. And 3 dice and 11 wicked hearts. Also, I got a rotten hand, which is a piece of shit melee weapon, but I mean, it's a thing, I guess.
Better than nothing. Alright.
Throw the carrot. I cannot throw the carrot. It's ammo, though. There's the chef. Oh, there's the guide. Fantastic. Was stalling long enough for the guide to show back up.
Okay, so don't try to sell the Rupaside. It's worth literally nothing. 11 bars is worth a good 2 silver. Meanwhile, this 22 Demonite that won't fit in our chest is worth 7 gold, so... Yum yum. But I don't have any money in my piggy bank. I'm not sure where... Oh wait, no I do. I have the platinum. Okay.
Wow, the stone dice do so many things.
Do they really?
They do 2 things.
Those are...
One of which is post-fucking Moonlord.
What the fuck is wrong with Brett's face? Oh, he had Wolfram shards.
And Wicked Hearts are used in the Necromantic workbench, I guess. Mostly.
Rupaside Club. Garbage. Summons the Trinity. Okay, yep, that's nothing. That's bupkis.
It's probably stuff that we probably should have done sooner.
Can make the Necromancer workbench.
I mean, that might do something. Don't know what, but it might.
And the Rupaside staff. And finally...
That, Wicked Ring or whatever, though, just because I want to see what the... We might actually... In theory...
Seems like... mostly garbage.
Sit here. Rupaside... What was I? What was the name for the Wicked Ring? 12.
Hey, there's another toolbox. You should get that, Zuper.
The toolbox? Apparently got a fucking hollow instead. And numerous holiday things. I guess this is the place where you decide to open every goddamn Christmas present on the planet.
Yep. Yeah, I'll be all gone soon.
And there's a toolbox. Ooh, it's not even material. Fuck.
It's a great accessory.
Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's probably gonna even require the goddamn like necromantic table or some shit.
Oh yeah, totally. Oh, you know why I was dying?
Why?
I was wearing the gizmo pack instead of my molten scale. Also, I had like the obsidian skull instead of the Eye of the Storm. What other questionable choices to have? Yep, that certainly would have all helped. I probably should have been wearing the nightly combination.
Yeah, that probably would have been helpful. Okay, what was the materials required for this stupid necromancer table? Because I can just do that quick. Maybe? Nah, Book of Revelations. I know it's something I probably could craft, but I don't know the crafting recipe for it. I've seen it in like stuff that I could craft before. I don't remember what the crafting recipe was. So it's a shame. That's a sham, you know.
It's a sham. Best girl.